Hello. So hopefully you're going to get something out of this way of reviewing again. Again, my intention is for you to be able to skip around to the problems that you need and only hear the help that you need, so you don't have to, hear everything and basically not pay attention to any of it, so you just get what you need. Okay, so I haven't done this for you guys in a while. So here we have a review. The first thing you'll have to choose or figure out is what form is each one in. So is this in standard form or is it vertex form? But they're pretty easy to distinguish. So, pardon me while I yawn during this. Sorry about that. Woo! So this is in standard form. Notice, by the way, that I'm going to have a new little pen here. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I think I'm going to pick a regular pen. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is in standard form. So our vertex is found. The x value is found by doing negative b divided by 2 times a. First of all, let me get a, b, and c. So we've got a is 1, b is negative 2, c is negative 3. So the x value of our vertex is negative b. So that means, so when I say negative b, what I really mean is the opposite of whatever b is. So b is already negative. So we have the opposite of negative 2. So really, that top number is going to become positive 2. Be really careful with that you've practiced that and you understand. On the bottom, we have 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. And then we have 2 over 2. So the x value of the vertex is 1. To find the y value of the vertex, I now plug 1 in for x back into the original. So here's my original equation, and all of those x's are going to become 1s. So we're going to have 1 squared minus 2 times 1 minus 3. So this will become 1. The exponent has to come first. And then I can kind of skip a step and do this multiplication also. So 1 minus 2 minus 3. So 1 minus 2 is negative 1, minus 3 is negative 4. So my vertex is at negative 4. My axis of symmetry is x equals 1, the x value of the vertex. My y-intercept is 0, whatever c is. And now I'm going to graph. So my vertex is at 1, negative 4. My axis of symmetry is right here at 1. We draw it so that we can help us see the mirror point. The y-intercept is at 0, negative 3. The mirror point is hop over the axis of symmetry, so the mirror point is at 2, negative 3. And I can go ahead and draw the parabola. Is the vertex a max or a min? We've got a min. All right, number 2. So now we are in vertex form. So the vertex is really easy to get. The vertex, the x value is going to be the opposite sign of the number in the parentheses and the same sign for the y as the number out here. That's the easy stuff. The axis of symmetry is x equals the x value of the vertex. So y-intercept, now this is the hard stuff. So now I plug in 0 for x and solve for y into my original equation. So y will equal 1/2 times 0 minus 2 squared plus 3. Sorry, we're going to hear the pledge in a minute. So I need to do the parentheses first. So I have 1/2 times negative 2 squared plus 3. Then exponents, not the 1/2, that just waits. So I have 1/2 times 4 plus 3. Now I multiply, so 1/2 times 4 is 2 plus 3, and I get 5. That took up too much space. Go ahead and watch it again if you need to, but I'm going to get rid of it so I can write down the y-intercept. So we've got the y-intercept is at 0, 5. Let's go ahead and graph.
Morning, Senator.
Vertex is at 2, 3. Y-intercept at 0, 5. Put down the axis of symmetry.
I pledge allegiance
Pause
to
it.
the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, hopefully the rest of you can just hear me. I'll get close to the microphone. So now I do have the mirror point as well. The mirror point is at 4, 5. The parabola is going to open like this, and the vertex is a min. Okay, number 3. So this is standard form. Even though I don't see a number back here, it's like I have a plus 0 on the end. So I'm still going to get A is -2, B is -4, and C is 0. So to find the vertex, the x value of the vertex is still the opposite sign of B over 2 times A. So the opposite of -4 over 2 times -2. So I get +4 on top, -4 on the bottom, which makes -1.
Interactive sailing bandanas for Alicia Rose Victoria.
So the vertex's x value is -1.
Bananas are $3 each.
And now I have to get the y.
Bandana on April 1st. See Interactive Memory and go to A108 to purchase bandana. Baby or varsity baseball game.
To get the y, we plug -1 back into the equation. So be careful here. My equation is -2 times x squared minus 4 times x. So remember, the thing getting squared is the -1. So a -2 weights. -1 squared is 1 minus 4 times -1. Multiply, so I have -2. Multiply this, I have +4. Put that together, I get 2. So the y value of the vertex is +2. Axis of symmetry is x equals -1. Y-intercept is 0, 0. Because of the c value. So let's graph this. Vertex. Axis of symmetry. Ooh, that's sloppy.
That's all we have for today, Santa Claus.
Y-intercept. Mirror point. So the mirror point is at -2, 0. My parabola is going to open upside down. Vertex is a max. Okay, number 4. We are in vertex form. So the vertex is at -1, -2. Opposite sign, same sign. Axis of symmetry is x equals -1. The y-intercept, we're going to plug in 0 for x and solve for y. So y is going to equal -0 plus 1 squared minus 2. This negative out here, think of it as a -1 multiplying. The last problem we did in vertex form up here had 1/2, and it just weighted out front. Same thing's going to happen here, but it's a -1 that's waiting for us. So therefore, this -1 is just waiting. We do 1 squared. So -1 times 1 squared, that's just 1. Now -1 times 1 is -1 minus 2 is -3. So the y-intercept is -3. Go back and watch that again. All right, let's graph it. The vertex is -1, -2. The axis of symmetry. The y-intercept is 0, -3. So the mirror point is over here at -2, -3. And the vertex is a max. All right, number 5. Whoops. All right, that graph's going to be interesting. I'm not sure why the thing ended up looking like this, but let's see. So we have A is 1, B is 4, C is -7. So the x value of the vertex, x equals the opposite sign of B over 2 times A. So -4 over 2, which is -2. So the vertex's x value is -2. To find the y, we're going to plug -2 into the original. So we're going to have -2 squared plus 4 times -2 minus 7. -2 squared is 4. So 4 minus 8 minus 7. So -4 minus 7, which is -11. The y-intercept is 0, -7. Axis of symmetry is x equals -2. Okay, graphing this is not going to be easy on here. 0, -7. How should we do this? I'm just going to kind of replicate a graph over here. So the vertex is at -2, -11. So down here, whoops. The y-intercept is at 0, -7. So the mirror point is going to be over here. The mirror point will be at -4, -7. And my vertex will be a min, and I'll graph it. So you should have done that on the actual graph, but there we go. Okay, last problem, number 6. This is in vertex form. It's just a little bit different. This has basically a +0 out here. So that number out there exists, it's just a 0. So our vertex is at +3, opposite sign there, 0. Axis of symmetry is x equals 3. Y-intercept we're going to find, so y equals 6 times 0 minus 3 squared. So 6 times -3 squared, that has to happen first. Now the squaring has to happen, so 6 times 9. Oh gosh, 6 times 9 is 54. Oh wow, that's going to be slightly off the graph. Okay. So the y-intercept is going to be, oh gosh, not all that. Ah, 54. Okay, let me write this up. 0, 54. This is 3, 0. X equals 3. Okay, this is going to be tough to get. So the vertex is at 3, 0. The y-intercept is way up here at 0, 54. So the mirror point is going to be over here at 6, 54. I hope that we understand this mirror point. Think about this axis of symmetry coming down. So whatever my y value is, my mirror point has the same y value. And I just got to hop over the axis of symmetry the same amount. So I'm 3 away from the axis, so I keep going 3 in the other direction. Move 3 over to get that mirror point. And in this case, the mirror point is a min. And here's my quadratic. All right, I hope you feel ready and good to go.